Good morning, everyone. Today is April 4th, which only means one thing, that it is the grand opening day for TRON Lightcycle Run here at the Magic Kingdom. This is a big day. We are coming to you bright and early. I woke up at 7 a.m. I was able to snag a spot. We got group 46, as you can see right there. Our estimated callback time is around 2 p.m., so we will be just in time to ride the ride. We are actually coming to you here before park open, so bright and early, and just very excited to see what kind of fun-filled day Disney has in store for us. Now, we will not just be checking out the new attraction, we will also be checking out the new merchandise available, because today will be the first day that all of the TRON merch will be out on the shelves. To my knowledge, the Tomorrowland Launch Depot, which used to be called the Light and Power Company, which was the main gift shop adjacent to Space Mountain, will only be open to select guests. I don't know what that means. I think they're gonna do another like sort of virtual queue thing where you go to the gift shop, scan the QR code, and then it will give you a time to enter the store, and there will be limited capacity because it's only so big with the mass amount of people coming through to ride the ride. So similar to what they did for Remy's Ratatouille Adventure, and I believe also Guardians when that opened a year ago. So we're gonna try to do that and check out the merchandise that they have and see what other fun stuff we could find today. But anyway guys, let's just head on over to the TTC, ride the monorail over across Seven Seas Lagoon, and go have a fun-filled day here at the Magic Kingdom. Let's go. Gotta love those opening day crowds, right? And I mean, I just realized that the pass holder line is a lot shorter than all the other lines. So good for us.
It's here and band ticket there. Finger here to the side. Magical thoughts. Come on, Mickey. Welcome. Y'all have a great morning. Say hi to Mickey for me.
And here we go for another hectic opening day. Let's go. And it doesn't look like they added TRON to the front of the park map. I was hoping for some commemorative opening day maps like they normally do for attractions. Although I do like the new design now that the 50th is over. You can see right there, TRON Lightcycle Run presented by Enterprise opening April 4th. And if we open up on the inside, you can see right there, TRON Lightcycle Run.
Welcome to the Magic Kingdom, my friends. It is a very special day, April 4th, 2023. TRON Lightcycle Run by Enterprise is officially open to the public as of today. If you have no idea what TRON is, you're already watching.
And now the cast member over there was holding a sign that said merchandise event on it. I do believe that that is for the merchandise available today for TRON Lightcycle Run. I didn't see a line building up where she was. It looked like it was for the main Emporium right there at the end of Main Street. We're gonna keep going. I want to see exactly what the crowd looks like over in Tomorrowland for this merchandise. That is if it is open. I believe the park actually technically doesn't open for another 15 minutes or so. Because it does open at 9 o'clock today, and it's only about 8:45. And it looks like we found the crowd of everyone waiting to be let into Tomorrowland. The regular park guests waiting to be let into Tomorrowland, because right now it is early entry for select Disney resorts.
Great to see so many amazing friends.
Yes! Oh, I have a feeling today is going to be the best day ever!
You said it, and now that we're all together, surprise for you. When everybody heard that you were going to be here, they just had to come and give you a great big happy people welcome.
It's very cold now.
I'm John. Now that everybody's here, I think it's time to start the day.
And that looks wiggly to me, just a real big mansion.
I bet these folks can help fast.
Oh, no they can't.
On the count of three, everybody shout, let the magic begin. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3!
Now that was the new dedication ceremony for the park that they are going to do now every morning before the park opens. I really liked it with the classic characters, very short, only like about a minute or two long, which is expected for those type of shows. But I'm so glad that we do have the original characters back. 50th Mickey was fine and all, the characters for the 50th anniversary of Walt Disney World, but I'm just happy that we're back, sticking to the roots, and, you know, having the classic characters back in their classic costumes. And oh, I see a sign where to go for the merchandise. Now, what's interesting is that most of the merchandise for opening day will not be over in the launch depot like it will be later on. They're actually doing it over in the old Stitch's Great Escape attraction. So we're gonna go and queue up, see what kind of stuff we can find, and this will be our first stop of the day. Now the two of us wrapping around in what used to be the extended queue for Stitch's Great Escape. This is very interesting. So here's the opening day t-shirts available. The blue one is available for everyone and the black one just for pass holders. And then over here, you got some commemorative pins. And now if you look, this is actually what used to be where the pre-show was for Stitch's Great Escape. And then over there would be where you would go into the attraction. And now this may be one of the coolest toys that they are selling. It is an actual working identity disc which will light up, and it also connects to Bluetooth, I'm pretty sure. Very cool. It even can snap onto the back of the backpack that they are selling. And in case you are wondering how much the identity disc is going for, it is priced at $69.99. And now these are the backpacks that you can see have a snap-on feature for the identity disc. You can see right there where it will snap into place. And you could take this, here are the chips actually that give it personality. You would put into the identity disc and then it'll light up matching the color of the chip that you got. And then you could take the disc and snap it onto the back of the backpack. And the backpacks are priced at $54.99. And then over here is the remote control Lightcycle. You can scan that for mobile checkout, but let's see how much this costs. It is $69.99. And then here is your classic TRON merchandise. Got some action figures over here. Some very cool retro Lightcycles. Some Flynn's Arcade merch. And now if you look over here, some model toys. Now here's what I wanted. A Lightcycle diecast. And something I didn't know is that it apparently changes colors. That's very interesting. This is $19.99. A very cool windbreaker jacket. This is priced at $59.99. Light up picture frames, keychains, pop sockets. Now here's the non-opening day t-shirt. Still pretty cool. Now here's the Light Runner, which is actually what you are supposed to be in if you are in the standard seat in the back of Tron Lightcycle Run. The regular seat that is not the Lightcycle, you're supposed to be riding in this. Now get a load of this. Light up bottles. That is very cool. And then of course you got mugs, baseball hats,
I noticed that with the shirt.
identity disc magnets, and then over here you got your standard Tron Lightcycle Run magnet. So that's going to conclude all of the merchandise here on opening day for Tron Lightcycle Run. Now I'm going to show you real quick and do a quick little merch haul of everything that I got. Let me just tell you, it definitely took a dent in my wallet. I'm just going to say that right now. Okay, so here is everything that I got. I only got 4 things, trying to pace myself over here. But to start off, I did pick up the Lightcycle diecast, the Lightcycle color changing diecast. Then of course, I was about to leave and then I saw this and just had to get it. The Tron Magic Band Plus, and I love that they're going back to these like collector edition cases, essentially, for them. It really makes them stand out on the shelf. And I just like this a lot more if you are the kind of person that collects these and wants to display them. And then of course I got the opening day t-shirt, and then for Daniela I got of course the regular blue one. So yeah, these 4 items, if you want me to be completely honest, just for the 4 items, it came out to around $140. Yeah, so be prepared to be spending some money here. Now, it's best to be keeping your eye on the app because it actually will move your boarding group down. Instead of being called at 2, it's now saying that I'll be called around 12. So just keep your eye on it.
Now approaching Tomorrowland Speedway and Tron Lightcycle Run.
I love a good circuit, and these are 2 of the best tracks in the cosmos for a bit of light, speedy competition.
Vehicles, thank you.
And alright, so we're going to walk on over to the ride now just to see what the wait looks like. We have still not been called back to ride, but I still want to see how crowd management is and just how busy it all looks. And now coming up is the Tomorrowland Launch Depot, which will be the main merchandise store and venue for after when Tron opens. They're just doing multiple locations for the merchandise just to help manage the crowds. You can see now through the window. Before they had it blacked out so you couldn't see through, but now you can get a good idea of what they do have in here. It looks like most of the same stuff they had in the other store that we went into. But this is just a much larger venue to go. Now that we toured the concourse up and around Tron Lightcycle Run, I wanted to come on over to the food stand that just opened up, Energy Bites. I want to try some of the stuff that they have over here and then give you just a short little review about it. And now here's a quick look at the menu of some of the items that you can purchase here. I love themed food venues like this. Definitely a nice addition. And there we go. The watermelon refresher. Definitely nice on a hot sunny day like today. Alright, here we go. The first item purchased from Energy Bites. This is the watermelon refresher. Going for $5.99. I believe discounts do not apply there, like most food stands throughout the parks. Let's give it a go. See how it tastes. This is actually really good. I kind of like something that you might get at like a Starbucks, but I actually really like this. It's a little watered down, but honestly, it's not like that much slushy. But it's still good. I definitely like this. I can see myself repurchasing it on future visits to the Magic Kingdom. This is very good. $5.99 right over there at Energy Bites. Probably give it about an 8 out of 10. Really good, really solid. So I did ask the cast member outside of the Tomorrowland Launch Depot because the door is open. I thought you could just walk right on in. I tried that, but it says like event check-in outside, and apparently the shop is only open to those who have registrations or reservations, I should say, for the Tron Identity program, which is a really cool thing where you create like have your face digitized onto an action figure, and you record your voice and all this stuff. That's really cool. A bit too much money for me at the moment. I have to do it at some point. I mean, come on. I'm a big Tron fan. I love the ride, and so I would just love to do it, but I believe it's priced at over $100 just for an action figure. Granted, a very cool action figure, but I don't think I can find the money to do it at the moment. Maybe for like a special event, maybe like for my birthday or Christmas or something. I don't know. But yeah, that's the only way to go inside of the Launch Depot, at least today. All the other merchandise I already showed you over where Stitch's Grid Escape used to be, the pop-up shop. That's where you're gonna find all of your Tron Lightcycle Run merchandise here on opening day. Okay, so it's about time to ride. So I'm gonna start making my way back up the ramp onto the concourse and over to the entrance to the ride because the app says that I will be called in just a bit. And so we're gonna start heading that way now. Now, if you're a virtual queue, you will go this way, and then Lightning Lane will join up there on the left-hand side.
Users be warned, the Lightcycle Run may short service. Users, prepare to be digitized into the world of Tron.
Team Blue, welcome to the ring. Need to get
And now that's going to do it for another opening day here at Walt Disney World. We just waited over an hour actually to get through the virtual queue for the attraction. So the virtual queue does not guarantee a lightning lane. It's not, that's not what it is. It's not a lightning lane. So you will still be waiting essentially in a standby line. You just had to wake up at 7 a.m. to secure your spot to ride the new attraction. But we did that, and I was in the back row. Love it. The back row. Now to give my review of the attraction, I have ridden this ride already countless times, and today is only the first day of it being open. The back row is better for the experience. There it goes. The back row is better for the experience. You see a lot more, and it's fun seeing all the light cycles in front of you. And now the front row is better for the speed. I would say if you're scared of coasters in general, ride the back. You don't really get that dropping feeling on this attraction. It's more of just a bunch of sweeping turns, you know, as you coast through the grid. But the front row, you definitely feel it a lot more. You feel the speed. This is Disney's fastest coaster to date, going 60 miles per hour. And you do feel that speed when you are in the front. And so guys, I don't really have any other plans today. My main goal was to come and ride TRON Lightcycle Run, and we did that. I love this attraction to death. For me, it is the best, like, newer-ish attraction at Magic Kingdom. Of course, you've got classics like Pirates of the Caribbean, Haunted Mansion, even Space Mountain right next to it, which can't be beat. But this is definitely the kind of ride that the park and the resort as a whole needed. A true, like, thrill ride. Even though once you enter the building for the interior portion of the ride, it kind of slows down and isn't as extreme of an attraction, but that launch takes a breath away. You're gonna want to come out and experience the attraction because it's pretty good. It's a pretty cool ride, and I just love the TRON franchise as a whole. A big TRON fan as of myself, so for that reason, it's amazing. But anyway guys, that's all I've got for you. So I hope you enjoyed this episode here on the channel. If you're new around, of course, be sure to like and subscribe down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.